All right, today would have been my brother Mickey's 60th birthday. The ones that knew him, he was character. He was different. I'm gonna do, I think, probably 3 songs that he liked. This first one I wrote about him. First time he heard it, he started telling me how I could make it better before he realized it really was about him. But I don't think there was any time in the last decade before he passed on. He and Mom passed on the same day in October of 2020. But he didn't ask me to do this song, and he'd start crying. Sometimes I'd do it for him, sometimes I wouldn't. But that's just part of life, you know. But I'm gonna do this. Just one, he can handle that. Takes that bottle from its hiding place, yeah, just one, and he'll put it back. It's one after another till he's passed out on the floor. He wakes up and he swears he won't do that anymore. He's fighting his demons one day at a time. 1 step forward and 2 steps back. Fight so long he just can't keep track. But it ain't no bed of roses keeping up with the Joneses. That bottle just won't let him be. It's taking everything good in his life. It won't set him free. I've come to believe that whiskey is a spell. It's sent from the devil to take him straight to hell. But he's fighting his demon one day at a time. 1 step forward and 2 steps back. Fight so long he just can't keep track. But it ain't no bed of roses keeping up with the Joneses. He knows that someday he'll lay those demons down. But will it be too late? They be laying him beneath the ground. There beneath the roses, keeping up with the Joneses. There beneath the roses, keeping up with the Joneses. You know, everyone knows Mickey had his problems, but boy, there was no one that was more unique than him. I mean, there really wasn't. I don't think anyone really ever got to know him, except for maybe my wife Marie. I mean, that's just the closest one I could think. I know he talked to his sisters, but she might just be about the only one that really got to know him. But at his funeral, there was a young preacher that got up there that Mickey had attended services there many times in that church, and he said, you know, anytime that altar was open, Mickey was there, and while the music was going on, he was up shouting, he was praying. Mickey knew what God was and who God was. I have to think he'd made his own peace and was right with God. I mean, I don't know, but I have to hope he was. But there are certain songs that he just loved to hear, and he would cry and beg for me to do this one. There's a voice now missing in our little country choir. Rock of Ages will never sound the same. Well, God heard her singing, and heaven was not complete. Now Mama's teaching angels how to sing. Mama's teaching angels how to sing. Heaven halls are silent when Mama sings. And David lays down his harp, and heaven's bells won't ring when Mama's teaching angels how to sing. Well, the home is now empty and so lonely with her gone. It's hard to know she'll never be back again, but I'll see her in the morning on heaven's golden hill, where Mama's teaching angels how to sing. Mama's teaching angels how to sing. Heaven's halls are silent when Mama sings. Heaven weighs down his harp, and heaven's bells won't ring when Mama's teaching angels how to sing. Well, David lays down his harp, and heaven's bells won't ring when Mama's teaching angels how to sing. All right, and I saved the one last that no matter where he was at, he's gonna make sure he sang this to somebody. Yeah, he'd get that head cocked a little bit. He'd close his eyes and he'd tilt that head up a little bit, and he'd start singing. He looked down into her brown eyes, said, "Say a prayer for me." She threw her arms around him, whispered, "God will keep us free." They could hear the riders coming. He said, "This is my last fight, 'cause if they take me back to Texas, they won't take me back alive." There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They was praying for the lovers in the valley of a gun. As the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. He reached down and picked the gun up, gently smoking in his hand. She said, "Father, please forgive me. I can't make it without my man." Oh, she knew the gun was empty. She knew she could not win. But her final prayer was answered when the rifles fired again. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They was praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. As the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. Well, Mickey, 60 years, buddy. You know, you lived to 57, almost 58 years old. But 60 years should be commemorated. And I'm doing what I can here, little brother. We miss you. We miss you a lot. Marie talks about you almost every day. We'll always see something that reminds us of you. Your sisters remember you. You know, every time I talk to them, your name comes up. We remember you somehow. So have fun up there. I know you're dancing or singing off key or something, but I know if you're not around somebody trying to entertain them, that you're just not having a good day. So I hope you're having a good day. Love you. Bye.